Good morning and welcome to the November edition of Hawk Talk. I hope everyone's having a beautiful fall quarter and enjoying the cooler weather. I wanted to share some updates with you about work that is happening on campus. Each year I have a student advisory board that I meet with every couple months, and we just had our first meeting of the year. I usually try to gather student input on different topics that we're working on as a college, as well as to ask them about any questions or concerns they have or are hearing about from their fellow students. This month, I asked about our class schedule and whether it meets the students' needs. The main thing I heard from them was not about wanting morning, afternoon, or evening classes, but wanting to be able to take all of their classes together in a schedule that doesn't have a lot of big gaps in between. And not surprisingly, wanting to be able to take the courses they need each term to keep them on track. Similar to our entire student population, these students have families, they have jobs, clinical rotations, bus schedules that they were trying to arrange their classes around. When they come to campus, they want to be able to use their time wisely and to go through all of their classes so when they leave, they're able to go to work or a clinical site and know they don't have to return to campus later that day to pick up another class. As we get further along in our work on guided pathways, we will know the right course sequencing that each student should be following to stay on track. That will allow us to then use that information to build our class schedules so we are offering enough seats for each class each term and can build the classes on days and times that make sense as an efficient schedule for the students. This will be such an improvement for them. Another improvement for students is the development of a food pantry. You've likely seen some of the food drives that we've been doing on campus. We know so many of our students struggle financially, and they may not always know how they will feed themselves or their families. For the last couple years, we have been sharing a food pantry with New Horizons High School that has served students from both of our institutions. The pantry is located at New Horizons and has been supported by Second Harvest. This has been such a great benefit for many students that take advantage of this resource, and we are so grateful to New Horizons for partnering with us on this venture. However, there was some concern there were others who needed the support, but they weren't taking advantage of it for a variety of reasons. We have a committee on campus that has been working for the last year to develop our own food pantry and recently learned that Second Harvest has approved our campus as a new distribution center. This is very exciting and will be a tremendous benefit for all of our students. Our own food pantry will then be opening soon and will be located in the Congress Room on the lower level of the H building. My sincere thanks to the so many folks on that committee that were persistent and worked hard to make this happen. Another new program we're working on is the development of what would end up being our 8th baccalaureate program. This year we opened teacher education as our 7th program, and we are now exploring a health physics BAS. It would be a 4-year extension of our current associate's degree in nuclear technology. Dr. Lee and Sue Park traveled to the state board in October to present our statement of need, which was approved, and they're now developing the full proposal, which will be submitted to the state board later this month and then presented early next year. If it is approved, we'll be able to begin offering this degree in the fall of 2020. This is part of our partnership with the many contractors that support the work at Hanford, including Washington River Protection Solutions, as well as the National Laboratory. Please be sure to watch the Guided Pathways update video to hear more about the work we are doing to increase our student success rates.